Good morning, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. This is Rich again, back for your first video blog of the day for Tuesday, August 11th, 2015, around 6:03 in the morning, Billerica, Massachusetts. Going to be a rainy day out, lots of heavy thunder showers and downpours and stuff. Maybe an inch or two of rain. It's going to be a total washout, highs in the 70s, but it's going to help out the lawns because we do need some very significant rain. Some news to report: the Lowell Spinners beat the Tri-City Cats by the score of 7-4, and today is the happy 62nd birthday to WWE Hall of Famer Hulk Hogan. That's about it on the news. My first video subject of the day is the continuation of the top 10 list of everything and anything. I now have reached the top 10 list of the top 10 cities that should get an MLS team. MLS is Major League Soccer, and it's like the most popular soccer league in the United States. It's in its 20th season. It's found its niche and stuff, and it's getting to be more and more popular, and more and more people are watching it, and most of the stadiums now for MLS are soccer only stadiums. All the teams playing it except one or two. And here are the top 10 cities that should get an MLS franchise in the very near future, either by relocation or expansion. Number 10 on this list is Charlotte. Charlotte, it would be a great place for an MLS team. Maybe Ric Flair, the 16-time world champion, will go to the games, become a season ticket holder. Whoa! Number 9 on this list of the top 10 cities that should get an MLS franchise, San Antonio. This would be a perfect location for an MLS team. They could have rivalries with Dallas and Houston and stuff. Another great city to have it. Number 8 on this list of the top 10 cities that should have an MLS franchise, Phoenix, Arizona. Putting it in its desert southwest of the United States is pretty good, and it would be a boom to Phoenix and stuff. Number 7 on this list of the top 10 cities that should get an MLS franchise, San Diego, California. This would be another perfect location for an MLS team because it's the proximity to like having rivalries with the Los Angeles teams, and it's close to Mexico. That's a big soccer nation. Number 6 on this list, the top 10 cities that should get an MLS franchise, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Another great city to put an MLS team in. They could have rivalries with Chicago and stuff. Number 5 on this list of the top 10 cities that should get an MLS franchise, Indianapolis, Indiana. Hey, another great location. You could put a MLS team and stuff like that. Number 4 on this list is Detroit, Michigan. In the past, there's been a push several times to put an MLS team in Detroit, but the expansion process failed a few times, a failed push, but maybe one of these days they could get an MLS franchise and stuff. Number 3 on this list of the top 10 cities that should get an MLS franchise, Cleveland, Ohio. Cleveland a few times has had their chances to get an MLS franchise. They were granted a couple of conditional franchises, but they didn't have the funding and stuff, and it was a failed bid and stuff. Putting a team in Cleveland, they could have a rivalry with the Columbus Crew and stuff. It would be pretty good. Number 2 on this list of the top 10 cities that should get an MLS franchise is Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Another great location to put an MLS team. They could have like a rivalry with the cross-state Philadelphia and stuff. And there's talk that they might put the soccer-only stadium in between Heinz Field and PNC Park, and it would be a real boon for that city. And number 1 on this list of the top 10 cities that should get an MLS franchise, St. Louis, Missouri. There's been talk about a new MLS-only stadium, a soccer-only stadium in St. Louis for a few years now. That's going to be right next door to a proposed new stadium for the St. Louis Rams to stay in St. Louis and stuff. So that would be pretty good if they could get an MLS franchise and somehow the Rams stay in St. Louis. that's about it on that. Be back later with 2 more video vlogs. Today, the other subjects today will be about the World Bodybuilding Federation, which was owned by Vince McMahon from 1990 to 1992. Tell you about that. Another one of Vince McMahon's failed ventures outside the WWE. And the third and final video vlog tonight will be about former Red Sox captain Jason Varitek, and Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Send in those questions. Only 4 more days until the first ever Ask Rich video blog. I got some good questions already, but I want more. Keep calm, and I'm a Julie Brother guy. And Molly Rosenbluth, blonde, a Fox 35 Rocks. Have a good day. Bye.